Welcome to the Dealmaker channel. And thank you for joining us today. If you are watching from the replay, thank you for watching. And I hope that you will enjoy our episode for this afternoon. Usually, I conduct the live streams at 6 p.m., but our guest is actually going to an award session later. So this is an award winning real estate agent, real estate broker. So I'm really excited to talk with our guest for this afternoon. So if you're watching on the replay, make sure that even though you're not joining us live, you can put in your questions on the comment section, and I'll try to get them to our guest, or maybe if I can answer it, I can answer it myself as well. So. Uh, our guest for this afternoon, is a good friend of mine. He is a licensed real estate broker for many, many years, and he was awarded. Rick, you can correct me later, no? But I know he was awarded uh, 100% Club in 2019 and Executive Club in 2018, right? So we'll ask Rick what those awards mean later. But he is someone who specializes in the south of Metro Manila. He makes millions in real estate, and if you want to make millions in real estate, you better ask this guy. You better ask the people who have already done it, and that's why I'm really really excited for my guest this afternoon, Rick Manzano. Hi, Rick. How are you?
Hi, Ronald. Thank you for having me. Okay naman, okay naman.
All right, all right. So, Rick, let's try to keep it English. And the reason for that is sometimes I have guests or sometimes I have viewers from outside the Philippines.
Okay.
Sometimes they have spouses who are foreigners. So sorry, I forgot to tell you that.
That's okay. Got it, got it.
So those are the things that we learn, when you're running a live broadcast. All right. So Rick, can you tell us what are you busy right now? What are you doing right now in your real estate business? Where are you focusing?
Um, so before when I was starting in real estate, I basically I was handling a lot of different properties all around the metro. But what I've learned just very recently is that you need to focus on a certain area. So like me, I'm from the south. I live in Muntinlupa area. So it was a great decision for me to focus only on the south properties like Nuvali or Tagaytay Highlands or Alabang area. So the reason for that is if you want to be known for a certain area, you need to be the expert in that area. So I've decided to brand myself, move to the South PH. So when they think of the South, hopefully they'd be reminded of me.
All right, all right. So talagang that's really your focus, the south area. What areas again?
Nuvali, well, basically Laguna,
Laguna.
Cavite, Alabang Muntinlupa, and BF Homes area.
All right, all right. Yeah, those are great neighborhoods, right? Alabang, BF, and then the emerging communities in Laguna and Cavite.
Right. I also handle some properties in BGC and Makati, but I do not get listings farther than that because I still want to be I just want to be very familiar with the area before marketing a certain property. So it's also fair to the clients that I'm representing.
Yes, yes. And how long have you been a real estate broker?
I started in real estate in 2011 with SMDC, but I became licensed in 2013.
Hmm. So you started with SMDC. So
Yes.
is real estate your first job?
No. So I finished college with an IT degree. I finished it in 6 years. So but after that, I became a self-taught web designer, and then I became a call center agent, then a photographer, and then a marketing manager. And
Mhm,
then only in 2011 did I decide to join real estate sales.
mhm. So how many years was that? How many years did you work before you got into
I
real estate?
graduated 2006 eh. Um, so
About
I
5 years.
yeah, mga 5 years. So I was transferring to different industries trying to find what I'm hopefully good at.
Hmm, hmm. Well, it's good that you stayed already in real estate. So, what made you get into real estate?
Um, since I was little, I was thinking of, well, I was dreaming of of having a business of my own, uh, but since I started as an employee, um, I, and I couldn't, I couldn't find myself working in the office for long hours.
Mhm,
I really enjoyed going out, meeting people, meeting clients, going to property showings. So that's when I decided to uh, join SMDC. Um, yeah, and also a relative of mine was an agent back then. So I decided to join them just to see if I would make a sale.
mhm.
And oh, yeah, thankfully I did.
Right, right. And how long were you with SMDC?
Just 5 months. Because immediately after my stint with SMDC, I was supposed to get a renewed contract, but someone from Tagaytay Highlands approached me and offered me um, a higher position,
Mhm,
and the allowance was higher also. And when I saw the project in Tagaytay, it was really breathtaking. So I thought it was something that I would be proud to market myself. And if I
mhm.
had the money, I would also buy in that area.
Yeah, yeah. Tagaytay Highlands, very
Mm.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, although the challenge I know with Tagaytay Highlands because it's very pricey, I think the selling part is a bit difficult. Is that true, or what was your experience selling Tagaytay Highlands?
Back then in 2000, that was around 2011 or 2012. It was quite hard, but since Tagaytay Highlands is one of those exclusive villages, and it's also members only, by the way. So there's a sense of exclusivity when you finally purchased a property in Highlands, because not everyone with the money is approved to become a member or a lot owner.
True,
You
true.
have to go through an interview
Yeah.
before you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, um, it's like being in an exclusive club.
Yes,
It's
yes.
like a trophy property.
True, true. Yeah, yeah. I actually know someone, who has a lot there, and
Mm.
I think she wants to sell. Maybe we can talk about it later after the episode.
Okay.
Yes, okay. So let's just go back. What was when you were starting out? What was the one thing you wish you knew when you were starting out in real estate?
One thing I wish I knew. Um, well, after I got my license, I immediately resigned from Tagaytay Highlands, and I became a freelance agent. So, what I guess what I realized was I should have only dealt with licensed professionals to begin with, because I remember being in a deal with five other non-licensed persons. So that
Yes.
was a five-way split. So just imagine how disorganized, and it was a crazy deal, and
Yes.
obviously it never materialized. But that's something that I would never get myself into ever again. It's a
Okay.
waste of time.
Yeah, yeah, true, true. So now you just deal, with the buyer's broker or the seller's broker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
So just
either directly with the potential buyers or potential sellers, or through a broker.
right, right. So that actually makes sense right now because yeah, in the past that was really common,
Yeah.
but right now it makes more sense. So to just it's simple, but simpler that way. So for
And
example, oh yeah,
and just to add to that, the reason why why we're now encouraging other brokers to only deal 50-50, it's because if you're in the middle, sometimes you're actually causing the um, you're kind of like ano ba? Mm,
causing the delay or
you're
confusion.
causing the delay. Yeah. So instead of being in the middle, why not just ask for a referral fee?
Yes, yes. Uh, Yeah, that actually makes sense. And
Mm.
definitely, if I have buyers or sellers in the south, I will refer them to you. And
Thank you. Thank you.
okay, so for example, if someone is watching either live or in the replay, and they want to get into real estate, right? They want to make some money in real estate, either as an agent. Well, of course, in the beginning, probably as an agent. What advice would you give them so that they can start properly?
Okay. Normally, you'd hear people tell you, in Tagalog, it's KKK, kaibigan, kamag-anak, kakilala, right? But
Right, right.
in my experience, truth be told, the people closest to you are the ones that are hardest to convince because you don't have the credibility yet, especially if you're a first timer in real estate sales. Sometimes they're even more knowledgeable than you.
Hmm.
So um, so if you don't have the network when you're starting your career, what should you do? You should set yourself apart by making your own brand online. So you make a name for yourself. You advertise your properties online. Maybe do an email blast, or you can also approach your relatives, but maybe just do it one time. Otherwise, you'll just be spamming them, or uh, they might just block you. You know, or it
Yes, yes.
or it may even or you may even lose your credibility, or um, yeah, your credibility or your integrity
Hmm.
by by uh, by making kulit.
Yes, yes. So when you, of course, for people who are thinking of getting into real estate sales, diba, it's already a given that you need to get a license, diba? Because yeah, before anyone can get into real estate, but right now you have to be either a licensed salesperson or a licensed real estate broker. And Rick you're a licensed broker, right?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have like licensed salespersons under you? Do you have a team right now, or right now are you more a solo?
I'm a solo broker. I'm not handling anybody under me.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. For me, it's quite easier that way because it's
Okay. Okay.
sometimes it's even harder to manage people because they have different priorities, or
True.
they're not as hungry as you are,
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
or
Okay. But
motivated
just
as you are.
yeah. Now, just in case, like someone who's watching, wants to is motivated, is really hungry. He's from the south, and he wants to learn from you. Would you be open, like, to get them in your team?
Yeah, of course. I would recommend that person joining Remax Capital Alabang. We have an office in Alabang.
Mhm.
Um, and all of us are, well, most of us are based also in the South. And we do regular meetings. Right now, since it's the pandemic, we have our regular weekly Zoom meetings where get educated with the latest updates about the industry or different projects that are pre-selling. So we're always informed.
Okay, okay. So we'll talk about Remax Capital in a little bit. Uh, Maybe let me just go back a little bit and so what a starting person or someone starting out in real estate, one of his or her possible concerns is how to get clients. And you mentioned a few tips earlier, but right now, for you personally, where do you get your listing clients? Where do you get your buyers? What's your like biggest sources?
Right now, it's through my social media ads.
Mhm.
Uh, so I maintain a very active social media account on Instagram, Facebook. I'm also visible in the different ad sites,
Mhm.
Lamudi, Lamudi Carousel, My Property, Dot Property, um, also in Remax Network. Yeah, so most inquiries I get are from those ad sites or through the social media channels.
Okay, okay. So you're really serious in your marketing efforts. You really
Mm,
spend for your marketing.
yes.
That's all right, all right. So spoken like a true business person. That's the difference, you know. I don't think a lot of real estate professionals have that approach. Um, Not every one of them has I guess, a professional system. Was that always the case when you were starting out, or how did you get to that point where you already have your systems in place?
Before I was doing everything by myself, but it came to a point that the the work was very tedious and I could not focus on the more important things. So when the time came that I could afford to get myself an assistant, I set aside some money to be able to pay off that the salary of my assistant for a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so all those tedious works of uploading, replying to inquiries, That's now done by her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so me, what I normally do is meet with the clients, um, especially doing property showings and the negotiations part. That's the thing that I think really matters.
All right. So you personally handle showings and the negotiations and
Mm.
closing.
Mhm.
All
I'm
right.
very
All right.
active with my with the contracts. I don't delegate that to my assistant because um, I have to make sure that contracts are uh, how do you say it? Is it bulletproof?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Solid. Solid. Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
Uh, so do you still sometimes experience periods of no sales? Like, are there months where you don't get any production or close transactions? And how do you deal with that?
Um, well, first of all, I pray. In sales, it's not. Sometimes it's not consistent, especially like in 2020 because of the pandemic.
Yes.
Personally, my first 6 months, I did not get a sale. So that was from January to June.
Mhm.
But I was continually, they call it planting seeds. So I was doing property showings even during the pandemic. I was still continually marketing properties. I was trying to get new listings. And thankfully, on the second half of the year, uh, the work actually the work was too much. I was already getting physically sick,
Mhm.
but of course that's a good problem.
Yeah. Yeah. It's better, I guess, to be sick working rather than no just
Sick
staying at
doing
home doing nothing.
yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So, grabe, 2020 was really hard for a lot of people, ano?
Mm,
And I like what you said, planting seeds.
mm,
One thing that I guess beginners don't understand, or people who are not involved with real estate, is what they don't understand is the sales cycles are sometimes long. Di ba?
Yeah.
Sometimes transactions take a long time to close. Uh, but how there were there instances where you had like quick sales or yes, sales that just flowed smoothly? Can you talk to us to about some transactions that happened that way?
I remember this one property I sold years ago. I think 4 years ago. The price of this condo was really good, but during that time there was not much demand in that area. And then I showed this to a foreigner, and then on the same day, actually, while I was doing the property showing, he wanted to pay in full on the same day. But
Wow.
I was trying to um, uh, I was trying to keep him from being too excited, because I also want to protect him as the buyer, since I'm handling both sides. So I told him, just make an offer first, and then give the reservation fee, and then I'll present to you the certified true copies of the title, the tax declarations, so you also have peace of mind that this is a clean title. And then after a week, we closed actually, after less than a week, we closed the deal, and it was very smooth. It was a cash payment. Yeah, it was a cash purchase.
Yeah, yeah. That's smoother that way. There's no third
Mm.
party to deal with. What area was this?
This was particularly in Vivere, Alabang.
Alabang.
Vivere Hotel,
Okay.
yeah. It's a condo hotel.
Ah, it's a condo hotel. So the buyer didn't use it. It's really for investment.
Yeah, for investment only.
Okay, okay. Nice, nice. Okay, so sometimes when you deal with people, what's their biggest? I think what's their biggest misconception of real estate sales or real estate brokers?
Um, Normally they say it's such an easy job,
Mm,
but they say it's an easy job and it's just as simple as posting listings online, and that's it. But being a real estate agent is like being a duck. You're calm above water, but you're paddling like crazy underneath.
all right. Yeah, that's a very no interest, very appropriate, very appropriate description, right? So there are a lot of things that you're worrying about and working through with the buyers and sellers. Yeah, sometimes I've had that experience. They would say, "Oh, it's this easy to make money in real estate." Yeah, but they
But
don't know the ups and downs.
yeah, especially the negotiations part. Sometimes it's on you're already signing the deed of absolute sale, and the other parties ready to pay, and then the seller would change their minds on some clause, and then it gets delayed. Then you worry if the deal's still pushing through after months of preparing for that deal. So
Yes,
it can be very heartbreaking.
yes, yes. That's also happened to me too. So it is talaga, it's a roller coaster. And so,
Yes.
so far, what has been, say, what would you consider your biggest failure, and how did you, or what did you learn from it?
Um, Biggest failure, probably not handling the finances very well. Um, in real estate, sometimes you earn really big, and then you get too excited, and it feels good to spend.
Yes.
So I remember back in 2000, I think it was 2017 or 18. Um, I traveled abroad 4 times. So that's something I won't do again.
Okay. Yeah.
It's too expensive.
Yes, yes. Especially right if that's your first big, I guess first big year, right? Or first
Yeah.
big month even. So I can understand, bro. I also went through that. But I did not go out 4 times in I did not go abroad 4 times in 1 year.
It's something I won't do again.
It's enough to do one trip per year then.
Yeah, maximum of two, but not four naman.
Okay. All right. So right now, what is your biggest challenge and how do you plan to overcome it?
Now, since most people are still work from home, um, I've seen I've seen a rise of people really watching YouTube, and you know, um, I wish I started my YouTube channel 2 years ago, or even just maybe a few, hopefully a few months before the pandemic. But yeah, so I recently started my YouTube channel. I should have done this years ago, and I'm also contemplating if I should join TikTok, because that's where the market is. You have to follow where the market is. They're in
True,
Instagram,
true,
Facebook, they're on
true.
Twitter. Yeah, so um and according to studies, um vid the internet will be composed of, I think, 80% videos in the next 2 years.
Yes, yes.
So I think we need to prepare for that. And
True,
it
true.
makes sense because like YouTube, it's a second largest search engine in the world. And
Yes, I agree.
in fact, some of my clients, I've they found me on YouTube.
Ah,
Actually,
okay.
the buyer of the Vivere unit I told you earlier,
Mhm.
he saw my YouTube post.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
So YouTube really now is important now, important for real estate
it is, yeah.
brokers, agents.
And
Okay,
over
yeah,
the
that's
past
very
months, I've noticed that a lot of other brokers are also putting up their YouTube channels, which is good. It's a good thing. Um, there's more competition, unfortunately, but that helps us become more professional. It makes it pushes us to refine our videos also.
yes, yes. Yeah, and the more people post in YouTube, then that means there's more interest, there's more content, and more people will also go to YouTube as well.
Mm, that's
Yeah,
great.
no, very, very. That's also, I guess that's also one of my regrets. Although I started early in YouTube, I opened my channel 2018. One of the things that I did not do was use it as a channel for creating leads for property sales. And the reason for that is I was thinking, no, my market before was in office spaces. So I just use YouTube for, say, for selling my book, for selling my courses. But now I realized, wow, I had the missed opportunity. I should have posted my properties for sale in YouTube as well. Pero yeah, that's how we learn.
Mm. And I also noticed that some people, well, some clients, they also check they also want to find out who they're dealing with. So they would check how you are on Facebook,
Yes, yeah,
or yeah, if how you appear on your posts. So sometimes they want to get to know you first before actually contacting you.
yes, that's true. That's true. Okay, so let's move a little bit to being your own boss. Because you already had the experience of working in 5 years in corporate. Now you had a job, then you became a freelancer, and now you're part of Remax, but you're still running your own business. How do you I guess how do you keep yourself motivated? Because now no one's telling you to do this or that. How do you keep motivated day in day out?
Um, so so before when I got my license in 2013, I tried to, well, I resigned from SMDC. Sorry, I resigned from Tagaytay Highlands, and I did freelance for a year. And so when I was doing freelance, I was basically working from my bedroom in my parents' bedroom.
Mhm.
So I didn't have a system back then. And for the whole year, I only had two sales. So, after that, it's good that I saw a Facebook post about this office in Alabang. It was Remax TRP back then.
Mhm.
Through Larry Gamboa. So they were looking they're looking to partner with real estate brokers. So that's where my path to Remax my partnership with Remax started. So why did I join? I realized that working with a team keeps you motivated. Even if we're technically not in a team, but um, if you know that your colleagues are also as hungry as you are or as motivated as you are, you also want to push yourself. So there's a friendly competition among your circle.
Mm. Yes, yes.
So that keeps you motivated, and it also feels good that it feels good to know that these people have your best interest in mind and that they have your back. um, if you're having problems with if I'm having problems with my deals, they're always ready to help. Unlike when I was doing freelance, I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know who I should call.
Mhm.
So at least here in a team, I'm motivated and I know that I'm protected just in case that if something if there's an issue with some of my deals, I can easily ask for help.
Yes, yes. And you have, I guess, you have people that you can already deal with in the network, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How big is, do you have an idea how big Remax is right now in the Philippines?
In the Philippines, I think it's about 30 offices.
Hmm.
But in Remax Capital, it's already. I think we're now 80 agents. I
Hmm.
think we're the biggest Remax office in the country so far.
All
So
right, all right.
just in our office alone, I get to immediately have an access to 80 other agents. So
Mhm.
if I have a listing or I have a requirement, I can easily um, get info from my network.
Yeah, yeah. So that's very, very handy
Mm,
than, let's say, if you're just working alone.
yes.
So I guess tell us a little bit more about Remax. How does it work? How can, I guess, someone join if they want to, say they're a real estate professional, they're going at it alone. How can they join you guys?
Um, normally we just invite people to attend our Monday mindset meetings. Since it's the pandemic, it's held through it's held online by Zoom. So just let us know if you'd like to attend, and we'd be happy to share with you the link. And then after the seminar, if you think you'd like to join our team, um, we can ask someone to get in touch with you to explain how it is to join Remax.
All right, all right. So okay, for those who are watching, say if you're interested, to learn more about how to join Remax, maybe you can stay till the end. I'm going to ask Rick what are his contact details. I will also ask for the link later on. Maybe I can just add it to the video description and you can check out the link in the video description as well. And let's go, let's step back a little bit. And I remember, kasi I remember earlier when I was introducing you, you had these rewards from Remax, right? The 100% club, the executive. club. And this year, do you have a reward this evening?
Um, yeah, but I'm not sure which award I'll be getting.
Oh, it's not yet announced.
Yeah, they haven't announced it yet.
Okay, okay. So can you just give us an idea of what those previous awards were?
um, well, if you earn the gross commission of a per, well, I can't say the amount, but
Okay, okay.
but but normally if you well, to be able to at least get the parang the basic award, well, not basic, but if you get a certain gross commission for the whole year, um, you're included to that award. And what's good about that is that you're also competing with all the Remax brokers abroad,
Mhm.
not just in the Philippines.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you get an award, you're also recognized in the Remax in the whole Remax network.
Mhm.
So that also pushes me to work really hard because it also shows my clients that I really work for them. I have their best
Yes, yes,
interest. That I work
yes.
hard.
So, um, of course, so what with the okay, how do I ask this? One of the things, or one of the, I guess, motivations of real estate agents is um, how much money, diba, can they make? Of course, when you're getting into business, how much money can you make in real estate? Is it feasible to target, making at least 1 million per year or more?
Yeah, of course. Actually, I know some people who are earning 17 million a year. Or basta mga
Wow,
yeah, maybe yeah. In our in our team in Remax Capital, there are people who are earning around 10 to yeah, just this year they earned 17 million. Pandemic, ha?
even during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, right?
So
So,
and these people did not have I mean originally they were in a corporate setting. They were not involved in real estate.
mhm,
So anybody who'd like to anybody who'd like to be involved in real estate sales, it's not about the skills. It's really about the your attitude. If you really want to make it big in real estate, you can. You don't have to get a master's degree. Um, you just need to do the work.
all right, all right. So, for example, can you give an advice to our watchers if they want to make their millions in real estate sales? What are the, say, three, four things that they need to have or that they need to do, to become successful, like you?
Well, first, corny as it may sound, but you need to ask God first if this is the path that He wants for you. So you have to pray. That's one. Second, you have to be prepared for countless rejections. In real estate, it's not just about the money. It's not about just business. It gets really emotional, even for us brokers, especially since uh, we're the shock absorbers of our clients. Eh.
Mhm, mhm.
So you have to be
Yeah.
prepared. Um, but eventually you'll have a thick skin. So third would be you have to prioritize relationships over your sales quotas or commission. Relationships first, and then the commissions will come after. And then fourth is you need to create a system so you don't waste your time, because literally your time is money.
Mhm.
And the times that you're just watching Netflix, um, you're losing money.
True, true.
But you also have to relax, syempre.
Yes, yes. Right. So I love what you said. And so just to summarize for our watchers, you really need to pray, ask God for guidance. If this is the career that He has planned for you, you need to have thick skin. you need to have thick skin, to be able to absorb all of the rejections. How many rejections can you accept in one day, bro?
Um, bring it on.
Bring it on. All right. All right. Okay, and then you need to focus on relationships, di ba? What kind of relationships are these, bro?
So so recently I have this client who's trying to sell her property. I no, no sorry. She's looking for a property, but she's not yet in the market to buy one. So she's just looking around, thinking what to buy. But she's not ready yet. She's probably ready maybe a year from now. So she's looking at pre-selling projects, and then she was telling me that there are several agents who are approaching her, and they keep on bugging her, asking for a reservation fee to buy that particular property. And she was telling me that she was happy that uh, she was happy that I wasn't like them, and I was just listening to her, just giving her what she needs, and uh, I wasn't being too pushy.
Mhm.
So she appreciated that, and she told me that in the future when she's ready, she's going to buy from me.
All right, all right. So that's really your focus, more of the that's how you maintain the relationship.
Hmm.
Okay. And then last is the system. So you mentioned you need to have a system. Can you give us an idea of, like, say, what your day looks like? What do you do? And how do you, I guess, how do you plan your day?
Okay. So basically, my day starts the night before. So before I go to sleep, I check my calendar, and then I try to plan out the next day. So when I wake up in the morning, I check my emails, and then I try to delegate some tasks to my assistant, so I can focus on the other more important things like editing videos, or thinking of or looking for new listings to market, or other ideas on how to increase our online presence.
Mhm, mhm.
And then
Right.
yeah, so most of the time I'm always out doing property showings. That eats up a lot of my time because I'm always on the road.
Okay. Okay. Is that from like Monday to Saturday? You're always doing property showings?
It's not lately, it hasn't been every day, but there was a time a month ago. I think I was out of the house for at least 4 times a week
Hmm.
doing property showings.
All right. All right. So that's really how you structure your day. So most of your property showings are in the afternoon, morning?
It depends. Sometimes the client wants to go at the site very early morning. Sometimes it has to be after work, like after 6 p.m.
Okay.
Um, Most of the time, it's weekends. So uh,
Yes.
in sales, the busiest days are Saturdays and Sundays, because that's when most clients are available. So we have to adjust. So if sometimes if I've been working straight for 14 days, I would I would deliberately pick a day on my calendar, so at least I can have a 1 day rest, because otherwise it will drive me crazy.
Yeah. Yes, yes. It's still important, to have your day of rest. Right. So we have some comments here from John Cheswax. I'm not sure if that is the real name, but congratulations, Ricky, for another award. And so
Thank you.
hopefully you have another award later, ano?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yes. And then John also has a question, how does the Remax model work? Can you give us, I guess, a high level view of how the Remax model works?
Okay. Uh, Remax basically is a they're not in the business of selling properties. Remax is really in the business of um, creating systems for sales agents. So for someone like me, like I'm a real estate agent, I'm a real estate broker. So we are basically their market, not the buyers and the sellers. So what they do is they try to professionalize the system, and they create and they give you access to um, yeah, they give you access to listings worldwide with, and you also have the option to work with other Remax offices worldwide, because
Mhm.
Remax is actually it's the biggest real estate brokerage in the world.
All
So
right, all right.
when you're a part of Remax, you get all that access. And if for example, since I'm here in the Philippines and I have a client who wants to purchase a house abroad, or if they want to sell a home in Florida maybe, um, I can get in touch with an agent abroad in in our Remax in the Remax family, and I can even check if that person is Filipino.
Mm. Mhm.
Yeah, so I can customize. I can make that transaction more pleasant for my client, and in turn, I even if I don't handle that transaction personally, I still get a referral fee.
All right, all right. So that's a big, huge advantage. Huh?
Mhm.
You can. I actually had that experience. I had an agent who, when I was still with Remax, I had an agent that referred a seller. No, they were based in Canada, so it's really truly is international or global, a global organization. And
Mhm.
so, uh, to join Remax, do you have to pay a fee, or do you have to share your commission? What are the mechanics?
Um, just like any brokerage in abroad, um, they have an office split.
Hmm.
So each office has a different setup. For our office in Capital, you have the option to, I think, start at a, if I'm not mistaken, it's 60-40 split.
Hmm.
But you know what? So basically, the 60% um, goes to the agent, 40% goes to the office. But um, but what you're getting from that is first it's the brand, the network, and the coaching. The coaching is something that's really valuable, especially if you're just starting. If you're just a starting agent,
Hmm.
because if for say like example for example, when I was starting back in 2011, I didn't have a network. um, but now if you join Remax, you have the option to market listings of the office. So instantly I have all these listings which I can immediately market, and
Yes.
I also have people who can coach me.
Mhm, mhm. And so that it actually shortens yung, I guess, learning curve.
Yes, it does.
And yeah, you also save time because it takes time to get listings.
Mm. I guess when I look back, my biggest mistake was not joining Remax earlier. If I had known that there was, back in 2011 there wasn't Remax wasn't in the Philippines yet. But if I had known that, um, if they have, hopefully I was hoping they were here sooner. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but looking back, I wish I didn't have to go through that 1 year of only two sales. I wish I joined Remax right away.
All right. All right. Yeah. Right. So I hope, John, that answers your question. And I think it's better. It's better that um, if you're interested to know more about Remax, you really have to attend their presentations or at least go through the process of signing up for their information sessions. So we're going to post that, after the broadcast. I'm going to post that below this YouTube video, and you can just refer back to that. Okay. So I guess maybe I'm interested. I still have a few questions for later, but right now I'd like to shift and I'd like to talk about some of the properties that you are marketing.
Okay.
Let me set up. So I will bring up one of the properties that Rick is, and so okay. I will play the video. And maybe can you talk me through what we're seeing in this video?
Okay. Um, okay, so this is inside Portofino Heights. It's located in the Anghari. It's a brand new five-bedroom house. It has a wading pool. It's a beautiful house,
Yeah.
situated in a very nice part of the village. It's quiet. The roads are nice. Um, yeah, and the village is it's very secure.
Is this newly constructed?
It's newly constructed, and everything you see here already comes with the house.
Oh, okay. So it's not been lived in before. Hey, brand new. Nice, nice.
And
So it's already furnished. It has a very spacious living area. Huh?
it has, yes.
And this one is a pool,
This was they call it a wading pool.
wading
Um,
pool. Uh, so can you say again what part of Portofino is this?
this is in Portofino Heights.
Portofino Heights.
There are three Portofinos in the area. There's Portofino Heights, there's Portofino South, and then there's Amore at Portofino.
Mhm.
So this village is along the Anghari Road, and it's very near Evia and the if you're familiar with the MCX, yung Muntinlupa Cavite Expressway, it's
Yes.
5 minutes away.
Right, so it's already furnished. Huh? Okay. Oh, what's this? Is this a microwave?
That's a microwave, and there's an oven.
And
Um, that's a gas
that's
range.
range.
Range hood.
Okay. Okay.
It's furnished with a it has a dining set and a living area.
Mhm. So
But
it's two
upstairs,
story.
it's 2 stories. But upstairs, it has no furnishings yet.
Okay.
So it's basically the second floor is basically a blank canvas for the future homeowner. So at least they get
Yes.
to design their house their own particular taste. So this is the
Okay.
first bedroom. If you'll notice with the Portofino villages, they're very known for having pine trees all over the village.
Mhm.
So you know what I particularly love about Portofino? It feels like you're in a vacation all year round.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
village is themed in such a way that um, it has to feel Italian. It has to look Italian. So
And
the
it's
colors,
a nice, very, very nice neighborhood.
yes, it's a nice neighborhood. And what I like about the Mediterranean design is that the design ages gracefully. Unlike if the house is ultra modern,
Mhm.
after 5 years, it doesn't look new anymore. But
Okay.
with these kinds of designs, the older it gets, um, yeah, it kind of looks better when it becomes a little older.
Mhm. So this is the master bedroom.
That's the master bedroom.
Mhm.
It's very huge, and it has a balcony, and
Yeah.
that door over there. Yeah, yeah, that's the balcony.
It has its own balcony. That's a wide balcony, huh?
Yeah, that's the front of the house, facing the front of the house.
Yes.
And then this is going towards the walk-in closet.
Yeah, nice. Nice walk-in closet.
So for the wives, I'm sure
Yes.
that's a treat for them. And you have a bathtub over here. You have a shower, and you have a couple of sinks.
uh, the his and her sink.
Yes,
And you can fit a lot of clothes and shoes there.
for your bag and shoe collection.
Yes. So is there like a standard to call this standard design or for the neighborhood?
For Portofino, it has to um, yeah, it has to look like it has to be under a Mediterranean theme. Um, yeah, basically the association will give you the list of restrictions. So you're if you decide to buy a lot instead, your architect can just go through those list of restrictions. So it will adhere to the design requirement of the village.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, the next one that I am opening up is in BF.
Mm.
Oh wait, let me. Okay. Right, so let me share. So I guess while I'm sharing this, Rick, can you tell our viewers, where can they reach you? Say if they're a property owner and they want you to sell their property, or say they are a broker, they want to deal with you, how can they reach you?
Um, you can go to my website. It's rickmanzano.com. You can also find me in Facebook or Instagram at Move to the South PH. And yeah, those are the two easiest way to get in touch with me. My phone numbers are also in the website in rickmanzano.com if you need to get in touch with me to help you sell or maybe look for a property.
All right, all right. Okay, and maybe we'll post that, also in the links in the video as well. Okay, so let's watch this four-bedroom house with cinema room in BF Homes, Parañaque, for 21 million. So this one has been lived in before.
Yes, it has been lived in before. This house is really special because the owner was very much involved with the design of the house. They were supposed to live in this house. That's why the interior what they did a great job with the interiors. This
Yeah.
this room over here is for their child. It's
Oh,
quite
okay. It has its own widescreen TV. Yeah.
yeah. This is leading towards the cinema. This is the cinema room.
Wow. So this is a cinema room. I guess they like to really watch movies.
Yeah. This was supposed to be their they call it forever home, but they had change of plans. And
Uh-huh.
then the
Uh-huh.
third floor you have the office and you have the master bedroom.
Oh, this is the master bedroom.
Mm. All the items that you see here have been customized. They hired a an interior designer to design all the furnishings of the entire house. And
Hmm.
then this is on the fourth floor, going to the roof deck.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't go out because it was raining that time, but if you saw
Yes,
the view,
yes.
it was really nice.
It was a very, very wide, modern design, huh?
Modern design, very modern.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So that is the second house that Rick was selling. Again, bro, can you give us the details of the house? How big is it? How many rooms? How much?
Okay, the house is selling for. Wait, let me just pull out the file. This house is 21 million. What's special about it is that um, the location. I'm sure you know BF Homes, right? So in the Aguirre area, it's already it's like a food it's like a food strip, the Aguirre area, and this village is located right in the middle of Aguirre Avenue. So
Hmm.
this bedroom has 4 bedrooms. The lot area is it's only 135, but the floor area is 380. It's
Okay.
been professionally built and designed, and everything that you see there already is already included,
All right. Yeah. So it's ready for move in short.
ready for moving.
Okay. Yes, this next one is Ridgeview Estates in New Valley.
Mm.
And this was your vlog number 6.
Ako, that, that's my wife.
Oh, what's her name?
uh, her name is Liz.
Liz. All right. All right.
Maybe you should go forward to the
What
middle of
part?
the video.
Uh,
Yeah, there.
this is the Ridgeview Estates already.
Yes. So this house is located inside Ridgeview Estates, Novali. So as you know, um, Ayala has three different um, subsidiaries, right? So you have Ayala Land Premier, you have Alveo, and then you have Avida. So in
Hmm.
Avida alone, you even have several classifications. So the high end one are those with the estates. So like this one, it's Ridgeview Estates. And then
Hmm.
you have Avida settings. So that's like the middle of Avida. Then there's I forgot the other one, but I think there's three. But this is
Hmm.
the most high end. This is like the high end Avida.
Okay. Okay.
So
All right. So let's.
you'll notice that this house has well, it when it was purchased, it was originally built by Avida, but it was heavily renovated by the current owner. So she
Mhm.
purchased this as an investment. It was never lived in. Everything you see is already included in the sale. Okay, so this is
All
on the
right.
ground floor. You have the living area, and yeah, this is the living area.
How big is the lot area again? This one?
Let me check.
This is the dining room.
This one is the lot area is 176. The floor
Okay.
area is 117.
Nice.
So this is a two-story, three toilet and bath, two-car garage, and it has a maid's room with its own toilet and bath also.
Okay.
So what we're seeing is the garden surrounding the house.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
If you notice, even the gate was changed. It was even
This
custom.
is not standard. Mhm.
That's not standard. Actually, when a house is turned over by Avida, it has no gate. It has no
Okay.
walls,
No fence.
no fence.
Okay. Okay. So there's your email, Rick Manzano dot Remax. Was that it?
Remax@gmail.com.
All right. All right.
Move to the South PH is my online handle.
Okay.
The owner even uh, the owner even provided the blinds for all the bedrooms.
Nice. Okay. So the three rooms are on the second floor.
Yes, all three rooms are on the second floor. There are also bathrooms upstairs, and this is the master bedroom with its own toilet and bath and a balcony.
Okay.
This one is the balcony.
Okay. Okay. There. There are already a lot of houses in this
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Yes, it's one of the projects that has been turned over years ago. And what's nice here is that the community it's already thriving, and it's nice to
Yes.
see. It's nice to live in a village with neighbors.
Yes. And sometimes it's hard when you buy into a community and there are it's all vacant.
Right.
Sometimes the values also stay stagnant.
That's right.
All right. So how much is this again, bro?
This is 13.9 million.
13.9 million.
It's a really nice village.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I guess that's it. More what follows now is the more of the vicinity. Maybe we can also look at the amenities.
This is the clubhouse. Um, you have the swimming pool here and the function hall. You also have the admin's office here.
Nice. That's a nice pool. Huh?
Yeah. Avida kind of stepped up with this. Well, since it's the high end Avida,
Yes, yes. It's Olympic length, ba?
I think
50
so. Yes.
pool.
You have a kiddie pool on the right side. Okay, that's no longer part of
All
Navali.
Rockwell na. All right, all right. So you are really stepping up your your promotion, your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm trying to be consistent.
Yes, yes. So let's look at one last property. Let's look at this four-bedroom house in Alabang. That's for rent.
Yes, for rent.
For rent naman.
This is newly built.
Okay. Let me just fix the sharing again. So for those of you who are watching us on the replay, feel free to ask questions about the properties and put them in the comments below. I'll forward them to Rick so that he can also answer your questions. All right, so we're here looking at the four-bedroom house with swimming pool in Ayala Alabang Village. This is for rent for 450,000 per month.
Yeah. So it's four bedrooms with four and a half bathrooms. It has a really nice swimming pool, a nice garden. So here you'll see it's very modern. It was just newly built, as in just last week.
Yeah, that looks like a very sturdy. Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the powder room. So upon
Powder
entering,
room.
you
Yeah.
have a powder room. This is the first. Well, they call it a den, but can also
Hmm.
serve as a bedroom. It also has its own toilet and
Yeah.
bath.
Could be a den, could be an office,
Mm. Or if you have seniors at home who don't want to go upstairs, this is the living
Yes.
area. And we also have the dining area. That over there is a kitchen.
Mhm.
It's a gourmet kitchen. Okay, so going out to the lanai and the swimming pool and then
Nice,
the
nice.
garden. It's a nice house because the lot area is quite big. It's 722, but the floor
Right.
area is well, actually, it's also big. It's 850, but you don't feel like it's too big because um, Yeah, because some people when they build their house, they only retain a small portion of the open space. Here, the open space is abundant.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so the
How
bedrooms have very high ceilings.
how many bedrooms again, bro?
There's four.
Four bedroom. All the bedrooms are big.
Yeah. So there's four upstairs, and then there's one on the ground floor, and
Uh,
all the bathrooms have a walk-in closet.
okay.
It's very premium.
So so even the kids have their own walk-in closets.
That's why this is worth 450,000 a month.
Yes, yes. Oh, nice ceiling.
Yeah, this is also one of the bedrooms. Actually, this
Even
is
the
the room.
yeah. Sorry, what did you say, bro?
This is the master bedroom.
Ah, this is the master bedroom. All right. Okay. Yeah, with its own tub, his and her lavatory. Nice.
Then there's a
Well,
family room on the left. This one, that's a family room. So
mhm,
if you want a more private space and you don't want to watch TV downstairs, this could be that perfect room.
yes.
This is the last bedroom upstairs. It's the fourth bedroom.
Uh-uh.
Lots of windows. Um, Also has its own toilet and bath and big closet space.
Yes. I guess this is already for a teenager na, no?
Yeah.
What's the flooring, bro? Laminated wood?
No, it's actually real wood.
Real wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's Nara, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm, mhm.
Even the cladding is it's real wood. They imported it. Yeah, these are imported wood claddings.
Nice. Which part of Ayala Alabang is this?
This one is situated very near the village gate.
Oh,
So
near the gate.
because Ayala Alabang is too big, right? So this one's perfect because it's just very near the gate. It's near. It's not busy.
Alabang has how many gates? Two or three?
There are there's one, two, three. There's four.
Four. And
There
this
are
is
four.
near which gate?
This is near the Madrigal gate, the main gate.
The main gate. Okay. Ah,
This is
really
the second
premium location.
getaway.
Ah, sorry, what did you say, bro?
That was the second kitchen, the
Second kitchen.
secondary kitchen, and then this is the service area.
Mhm.
Then these are the maid's room and the driver's room. Yeah, so
Nice.
this one's the secondary kitchen or the dirty kitchen, and this is the gourmet kitchen.
All right. So there, if you want to, take a look at more of Rick's listings, you can just look for "Move to the South PH." Right, "Move to the South PH" in YouTube or rickmanzano.com. All right. So thank you very much, bro, for sharing that. Now we're about, I guess, ready to close. I just have a few more questions, bro.
Mhm. Sure.
So like right now, what's the biggest area that you are studying or researching right now?
Right now, I'm thinking of marketing these pre-selling projects in Batangas. If you've heard of Landco, their very famous project is Punta Fuego in Asubu, Batangas. So
Yes.
this is like the millionaires playground. But they
Mhm.
have a project in Laia and Calatagan, and they're building something special there. And I think maybe this year I'll be focusing on those projects. Um, it's so if you like the especially now since it's pandemic, people have been flocking to they want to go out of the city, and they've started buying properties outside of Manila. So Laguna, Batangas is it's they become hot properties lately.
Okay, so there's really a shift from the city to
There,
outside Metro Manila.
yeah,
What?
especially and I think the one of the biggest well s- one of the biggest factors is the pandemic, and then next are the roads that have been created. The roads now are nicer. You have the expressways being extended all the way to these areas.
Making it easier or more accessible, ano?
Mhm.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So interesting developments. So, bro, if for example you had an extra 500,000, 500,000 as budget, for your business, how would you spend it and why?
um how I'd spend it, I'd be getting more people working with me. I'd
Okay.
hire more assistants, and I'd get a driver so
Oh,
I can grow my business.
all right, all right. So
I
it's more of
basically
expanding.
I need to delegate the things that I feel are tedious, so I can focus on more important things. And
All
then
right.
maybe I'll get a team to follow me around for my vlog.
Ah, nice. Your videographer, etc.
Yeah, and the editor.
Okay, okay. Yes, yes. All right, well, that's something to aspire for. Yeah. And who are the three people now who have been most influential to you?
Well, first would be my father. Um, I think he's probably the one. If there's one person I would think of who embodies such integrity, that's my father. I think. Um, the second one would be my good friend. His name is Rap Santos. You know him also.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so Rap Santos, he's younger than me, but he's full of wisdom, and he's just one of those people who'd be there for you at your lowest and will be there to cheer you on when you're at your best. And then
All
the
right.
third one would also be probably Sir Larry. Because
Mm.
when I joined Remax, he was the one trying to, um, well, basically, he made me become a more professional real estate broker. And that's where I learned how to um, that's where that's how I learned to be more professional and removing my emotions in my deals.
Mm. Okay, okay. Yes, yes. So, Dr. Larry Gamboa, yeah, Dr. Larry is also one of my mentors, in real estate. Um, I'll I haven't scheduled an interview with him yet, but hopefully I can get him here, on the Dealmaker channel. Now, Rap Santos is already scheduled for next week. I'll be talking to Rap as well. So you have a very very solid team in Remax Capital Alabang.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
happy to be surrounded with people who I admire.
All right, right. And I guess just before we get into our last question, please make sure if you haven't done so, please make sure to smash the like button on for YouTube because this helps the YouTube algorithm. Share this video to more people, maybe more real estate agents who want to become better, more successful, just like Rick. And also share this to people that you think who might be interested, either property buyers who are looking for properties in the south, or property owners who want to sell their properties or lease out their properties. Maybe you can share this video or share Rick's channel as well. Move to the South PH. and maybe share this to your friends who wants to get started, in real estate sales, want to make their millions in real estate sales. So, Rick, last question. Obviously, we cannot work forever. So, and because the Dealmaker channel really focuses on investing in real estate, investing in the stock market. Um, how about you? What are you investing in, and how are you preparing for your eventual retirement?
Um, well, of course, also in real estate, really best. It's really best to buy properties where when they're in the pre-selling stage. It's cheaper and the the payment terms are more friendly. And then eventually, when they're turned over, you rent them out. You get you earn from the rental income, and then um, your earnings from there um, can also allow you to purchase other properties, which eventually will be your passive income. Um, Another thing I'm thinking about is hopefully becoming successful in YouTube. Um, if I just hope I'd be more consistent in uploading videos because video editing takes a lot of my time.
True,
but
true.
hopefully YouTube can be a source of income for me.
Mhm.
Hopefully in the future, if I have enough subscribers.
Yeah, so guys, for those of you who are watching, please make sure to go to Move to the South and subscribe. Subscribe to Rick, especially if you are a real estate investor, or maybe even a real estate agent or broker who is not from the South, and so that you can have potential properties to offer, to your clients as well. So there, for those of you who just tuned in, we had a very interesting discussion, with Rick. I learned a lot from Rick on how to become a successful real estate agent, how to make millions in real estate. Rick isn't really very comfortable, sharing his commissions online in YouTube, but I can guarantee you that with the awards that he has met, or that he has received, these have a commission threshold there, right? So, and those commission thresholds are, can we at least say that it's above 1 million in 1 year, right? 1 million above gross commissions.
To be able to qualify for the most basic award,
Yeah,
you need at least I think 2.3 million per year
2.3 million commissions, gross commissions.
gross
Yeah.
commission.
Yeah, and it depends on the office, right? So how much of that goes to you, because there are different sharing. So Rick doesn't really get all that. So part of that goes to the office, part of that goes to Rick. And but that that really is proof that, you can make millions in real estate. Rick has proven that, and other salespeople and agents in Remax have also proven that. And again, just one more time, Rick, if they want to get in touch with you, no, they're a property owner, they're a broker, real estate licensed, no, real estate broker or salesperson, and they want to make deals with you, how can they contact you?
You can go to my website. It's rickmanzano.com. I have my phone number there and my email address. Or you can also follow me on my social media accounts. It's at Move to the South PH.
Okay, so rickmanzano.com.
Mhm.
All right, so
Yes.
that is Rick's main website, rickmanzano.com. And then for your social media profiles, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, it's all Move to the South PH.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, all right. So there, thank you very much, Rick,
Mm.
for spending your afternoon with us. Good luck on the Remax, award session tonight. I hope you get your next award for this year. It's really amazing, even if we all experience a pandemic, that you guys, you're still getting your awards, getting your sales. So it's really very inspiring. And if you're someone who wants to get into real estate sales, who wants to make your millions in real estate, and you want to learn from Rick, make sure to contact Rick again at rickmanzano.com and move to the South PH. And I hope that if you are not yet subscribed to the Dealmaker channel, I hope that you also subscribe to the Dealmaker channel. Um, Hit the notification bell button so that you'll be notified whenever we have interviews like this, or whenever I release videos on global stock market investing, real estate investing, and even making income from side hustles or freelance jobs. So with that, thank you guys. Thank you again, Rick. And any last words for our viewers?
Well, thank you, Ron. Thank you, Ronald, for this time. No, I'm really uh, I'm really happy to be here. I'm so honored to be talking to you. And yeah, in real estate, I've already proven, pandemic or no pandemic, real estate is booming.
All right, all right. Well, thank you, and that is very, very encouraging, for buyers, for investors. No, take it from Rick. Rick has been in the business for a long time, since 2011, right?
So 10
Uh,
years.
10 years. Rick has been in the business for 10 years. He has seen the ups and downs of the market. And real estate, is still one of the best investments here in the Philippines. So I hope you guys get started. If not, if you haven't started, get started. If you're still on the sidelines, make sure to study, visit all of the different resources here. Visit Moves to the South PH and the Dealmaker channel. And I hope that you start making deals, and may all of your deals push through. So see you on the next video.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.